All right, here we are back for round two. Our opponent's going to get to choose to play first. I imagine he'll do just that. And hopefully we can figure out what we're playing against. And hopefully, hope against hope here, that we have a decent playable hand. Don't have to mulligan and draw some effing lands. This would be the thing that I like the most. But, yeah, let's see if our opponent shows up in a timely fashion. I know between rounds, go take smoke breaks, grab some food, run to the store, all these different things happen. Hey, there we go. This hand is a smashing success. I love this hand to death. This has turn 1 champion, turn 2 Thalia, which is good against any deck. No, we will not like to mulligan. Hopefully we can draw a basic so that some pedal comes in untapped, but whatever. This looks like maybe some sort of control deck as well, so the turn 2 Thalia will be very good. Also, turn 1 champion's a pretty decent clock, I hear. Pass turn. Let's see. Let's see what he gets. White. I'm guessing he's on Esper, the Solar Flare deck. Sure. Land. Thalia. Using this to make her uncounterable for this his probable mana leak. Let's always yield to this effect, so that it goes a little quicker here. Let's go ahead and get in there. Crossing for 2. Okay. Go ahead and pass on. This is the kind of start that we want against a deck like this. This may be the Miracles deck too, but I doubt it. They probably wouldn't play all these Evolving Wilds. Yeah, gonna starve him on a mana. He wasn't allowed to play his card draw spell. Oh, that is a gross draw. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and run out a Mare of Avabruck here, pumping up both of our creatures. Pumping the champion by 2, the Thalia by 1. Gonna get to swing for a sweet little chunk of damage this turn. So let's go ahead and crash for 7 this turn, putting our opponent to 11. Go ahead and punish him for dirtling a little bit here. Sure. You can crack that and not be able to play whatever spell you have in hand. So you can play a Lingering Souls next turn, which we don't overly care about. But since he's playing a control color scheme, I'm not really going to play anything else. I'm going to let this Mare of Avabruck do its job. Yeah, main phase Forbidden Alchemy to keep the Mare from flipping, I guess. Sure. Let's see. Which means he's not going to be able to keep the Mare from flipping on his turn. Let's see. What do I want to do? Actually, I mean, he's going to... Let's see. What did he pitch? He pitched Sun Titan, Dark Slick Shores, Ratchet Bomb? Okay. So he's probably got the day in hand. He was looking for the white mana. He'll be able to cast the Day of Judgment next turn. So, I mean, let's just make him go ahead and tap out for it and bash him for another 8 and put him to 3. I can play the Mana Dorks next turn, so... And if he doesn't have the day, he's going to be in a lot of trouble with this Mare of Avabruck flipping. I'd like to be able to cast the Restoration Angel at the end of this turn, but it's like the great philosopher Jagger once said, you can't always get what you want. So, pass it with him at 3. He better have a Day of Judgment or he's dead. And there it is. You got it, Broseph. Day all my dudes away. Now, if we draw land, we're just going to pass. Except that land. We're not just going to pass with that land. I think here, what we want to do is run out a Silverblade Paladin to represent a larger threat. More immediate threat next turn. Having a little bit of lag issues, it looks like. Give me a second here. Eventually, this land will come into play, I promise. So, gonna go ahead and make this guy uncounterable here. Not that it matters. As soon as that Gavany Township actually taps. Okay. There we go. Pass the turn now. We got nothing. We can go ahead and play the Restoration Angel to make sure that we get where we want to go at the end of his next turn. Hopefully we draw a land so we can go ahead and drop an Avacyn's Pilgrim and represent lethal on this next turn. If we draw an untapped land, we can can Essence Pilgrim and pass with Restoration Angel mana up. And he's gonna tap play Lingering Souls. You got it, buddy. Alright. There's that land we were wanting. So let's go ahead and play our Avacyn's Pilgrim. Yep, you got it. Come on. Come on, computer. There we go. Okay. Alright. Yes, we do in fact want to use this ability and soul bond these two up. Make him throw one of these Lingering Soul spirits in the way. And again, we have the Restoration Angel mana up, so he's going to have 2 lethal attackers coming at him next turn. And this is probably a Sun Titan. Just another Forbidden Alchemy. Just more Dirtling, he says. And I'm quite fine with that. I'm not going to lie. This time he ditches Day of Judgment, Darkslick Shores, or Day of Judgment, Unburial Rites? Yeah, sure. You have an Unburial Rites. Or no, he's flashing back Lingering Souls. This is also acceptable. Okay. Now here, he has to answer the creatures that we have. Like, he doesn't have an Elesh Norn. I think it's better just to go ahead because he has to block all 3 creatures. This way, he could Day of Judgment us next turn, and then we follow that up with Silverblade Paladin, Avacyn's Pilgrim. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. I'm gonna go ahead and ride on these guys. Gather the Townsfolk's pretty good. Both these creatures are lethal. Since we active Gavany, so he has to block both. Let's see if he sees the block on the Avacyn's Pilgrim. He does. Deal. First strike happens. I'll pass turn. Don't really need to do anything. You have to show me something here, brother. So let's see what he's got this turn. He has an Unburial Rites and a Sun Titan in the yard, so he could bring that back. I don't think he's hit another Lingering Souls. Yeah, sure, you got a Cavern on Giant. Or on Praetor, which is also fine. Hey, thanks, buddy. Wild Sam appeared with a beer. Yay. It's Giant, and he Unburial Rites is the yeah, he drops the Unburial Rites on the Sun Titan. Sun Titan's gonna get back what? Phantasmal Image copying Sun Titan. You have as many Sun Titans as you feel like, son. Because none of these damn things are gonna stop this Restoration Angel from killing you. So he's gonna pass. I'm gonna flash in Resto Angel. Hope that he's just like all the other decks of this type and not running Mana Leak. Alright. Yep, there we go. Come on, deck. Come on, computer. You can do it. I'm going to target this guy, but I'm not going to use the ability. There's no reason to reset here. Yeah, I'm hitting okay. Man, I'm sorry about this, guys. I don't know why my computer's running so slow. Nope. Okay. He doesn't have the end of turn removal for our Restoration Angel, so I guess we're just going to go ahead and swim with it. He still has that 1 blocker, and we're fine with this. Fortunately, there's no way to give our Resto Angel Trample in this deck, so this Lingering Soul Spirit is going to get its job done this turn. After this game, we're most definitely... Oh, damn it, he had the mana up for that. After this game, we're most definitely going to get our... let's see. We're most definitely going to get our champion of Lamholtz in here. Yeah, okay. He gets me with the Death Touch lifelink. But we can make sure that we get him with our first strike here. If we go ahead and run out the Silverblade Paladin. Yep. Okay. Yep. Maybe it's the fact that all of our opponents' permanents are foil. That's probably not helping us. And we're going to go ahead and run out our Avacyn's Pilgrim here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Yep, I do in fact want to soul bond. Okay, so we're soul bonding. We have 6 power worth of first striking guys. All of our creatures, literally every one of our creatures is lethal next turn. So we're going to go ahead and pass it back. And try to fix our display settings here. Actually, I'll do this afterwards. And close this down. Mostly with the game for now. Yeah, sure. Yep, Sun Titan's getting things back. You got it. Ah, and he has that damned vault up. So he's gonna gain 12 off this. Man, that vault is annoying this game. I should have just played the Restoration Angel and swung. When I could have made him drop all 3 tokens. Let's see. If we just take the damage, we need to, I guess we block the Phantasmal Image. If we take the damage, we go to 2, and we can get this Gather the Townsfolk off for 5, which is pretty good with this with our Gavony Township. He's gonna have the Vigilance on the Sun Titan. We've got a ton of damage swinging back. Let's see. So yeah, I think we just, gang block the Sun Titan here, the non-double striking Sun Titan, and let him go ahead and gain his 12, because I don't want him to wipe all of our creatures. So we can get these guys in here and go through the chore that's going to be blocking right now. Be nice if I had a way to kill that Silverblade Paladin. Yep. But unfortunately, this Gavony Township, and really now, there's only about 1 card in the main deck that'll do it, and that's Oblivion Ring. Yep. Activate your vault. Gain your 12. You got it. Oh, good God. He has the dude for the full-on blowout. Yeah, we're not coming back from this. Alright. Gonna go ahead and concede that game. We drew the Oblivion Ring, of course. He has a 22. All he has is a Silverblade Paladin. Actually, I mean, what other gas does he have in the tank? Hold on here. Because that guy, that Sun Titan still died, just wiped our whole team. He doesn't have another Unburial Rites, right? Let's find out. Our slow-ass computer here made so we didn't concede. Man, this is annoying as shit. I apologize for how slow this is going. I guess let me see that. So, I have to turn off this link. I'm hoping that is going to speed things up here. So we're just gonna go ahead and get this out. So there you go, Joseph. Because it's taking up way too much of my goddamn time. Lagging me out with fucking foils. Disable foil animation. That helps a little, I hope. Alright, let's see. We're going to go human again. Okay. On this cadaver, we're going to take away his sun type. No, that's not how we wanted to tap that. That was really bad. I can't play the gather now. That sucks. But we're still going to go ahead and take away the Sun Titan. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We want to tack up that Ratchet Bomb anyway. So next level punts. Hooray! If we had played that gather out into this, and that's ticking up Ratchet Bomb. Success. Okay. That's good. He's going to hit us. If he doesn't play another creature, he's going to hit us down to 6. If he plays another creature, he's going to hit us down to 4 this turn. And that will turn our Gavany into 5 tokens. But he does not have another creature. Okay. Yep. Kind of wish I had a Phyrexian mana spell now. Knock me down below 6 here. Lingering Souls, sure. For the record, this is a really bad deck. No one should be playing it. But the metagame is really diverse on Magic Online, and that's very nice. Like, this is the second time I've played it in 3 or in 4 daily events, I suppose. So it's pretty good. Let's see. We have 6 mana, so we can't play either one of these spells and activate. So let's go ahead and play our Gather the Townsfolk. Yep, just any time. There we go. Alright, and go ahead and run out Thalia here. She's uncounterable. Hooray, not that that matters. And then I'll pass turn. So, I mean, he's at 22. We had him down to 3. Probably could have had him if we had played that Restoration Angel, but oh well. Hopefully we draw another Oblivion Ring here to get that Ratchet Bomb out of the way. Nope, he's just going to bullet for 2. Sure. Deal. Probably still should have just conceded when we had the chance. That Lingering Souls is probably going to break us here. Yeah, it's definitely would have been a different game if we had played that Restoration Angel. I put him on having the Wrath, so I guess that's just the line I took, and it didn't work out this time. But if he had had the Wrath, like, it definitely wouldn't have worked out. So he has another Ratchet Bomb too. What do we draw? Stone. All right, concede game. Yep. There we go. That's at that point. So let's go ahead and move on to sideboarding here. We're gonna bring in. What are we gonna bring in? We are going to bring in our Champion of Lambholds for sure. That card is very, very good. And I think that's about it. I mean, we probably want to bring in the Naturalize because he's going to have Oblivion Rings as well. But let's see. What else here? The Mirror Crusaders aren't any good. The heroes are good as long as they, stay on the table. They'll win the game. And we're on the play, so let's go ahead and cut one of these Red Angels. Yeah. Flyers to block them, so let's go ahead and get this in here. See how this one does. Yep, we're going to play first. And this hand is very good. No, we do not want to mulligan to 6. We had a really good start with Thalia there. We just kind of missed finishing him off. So we have another opportunity to start with Thalia this game. We've got decent mana and a couple Gavany Townships. So hopefully we can just kind of get there again, playing turn 1 Pilgrim into turn 2 Thalia. Yeah, and it was our lag last game was absolutely his foil permanence. That's pretty shitty. I did not enjoy that being a thing. Hey, Naturalize is a good draw. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and play our Thalia. Yeah, sure. Crash in for 1. And ship the turn. Again, he doesn't have anything that he can do. Another good draw. Can't complain about that. We're going to be able to start activating Gavany next turn, which is going to give him a whole world of fits. And we're going to crash for 5. Not quite the 7 that it was last time, but what are you going to do? Sure, you have all the Thought Scour, son. He hit Lingering Souls and Forbidden Alchemy. So if he hits his black mana, he can flash back that Lingering Souls. Doesn't matter too much, though. Doesn't hit it in time. So that's why this deck is bad. Its mana is horrendous. And Mare flips. Huzzah! We're going to go ahead and play the Gavany so that we can activate it this turn and crash. Activate this. Green, green, white. Go ahead and hit him for 4, 5, 6, 7 here. Put him down to 7. Get a wolf at the end of turn and force him to have something. Like the Lingering Soul isn't even really going to do it this time. Especially if we draw an untapped land. Because we get our 3/3 wolf, which will be a 4/4 on the attack. Well, 4/4 if we get to activate Gavany. Yeah. His only real play here is to activate, or is to flashback Lingering Souls, and that's going to take his entire turn. If we draw the untapped land, he's just dead. If we don't, we still just crash with the everything, activate Gavany Township, and hit him down to 3, I guess. And then we'll have the Restoration Angel up that time to make sure that he just dies. Yep, you got it. And he hit his land, but he doesn't have double white still. Okay. Untapped land. Cavernous Souls counts as an untapped land. That is gross. Human. Yep. Let's end the game. We will hit him for exactly 7 this turn. Yep. All right. That was a much better showing. That was a nice way to finish it off. He didn't have the spell to stop our Howlpack Alpha from flipping. But right there, you get to see the power of Mare. Yeah, he boosted my guys for, the first couple turn or the first turn he was in play to get in the extra damage, and then he flipped, got in more damage because he's a 3/3 on his backside, and gave him a problem that literally ended the game. So it's a very good card. I think he's underplayed right now as well, but he has to be played with a high density of humans. This hand is insane. We're going to keep this for sure. It could use a Thalia, but we've got a Wild Mikado in hand, as well as a way to give it double strike. So, not going to ship this. Human. Champagne. Pass turn. Okay. Go ahead and get our forest down. Make our Mare uncounterable. Always easy to this trigger. Crash for 3. How do you like Wild Cattle? He's doing work. Doing work. He's going to have to hit runner, white horse here. Yeah, you have all the Lingering Souls, sir. So he's got the chump blocks. It would have been really nice to hit that, what's your name? The Champion of Lambholt. Then those creatures cannot block at all. Okay, so, I have a couple of options here. I think I want to just go ahead and crash with the Champion and then pass. Because that makes him have Day of Judgment next turn. Otherwise, Mare's just going to take the game over again. So, yeah, let's go with that line. I could play this Silverblade Paladin and give the Mare double strike, but I don't really think that's where I want to be. Like, he gets through, he doesn't die to the Lingering Souls. But I'm only getting in for he still blocks each of my creatures this turn. I only get in for 4 next turn, and I think I'd just rather building up to the Gavany Township with all these wolf tokens, making him Day of Judgment. But that being said, last time I tried this, I didn't get rid of all the spirit tokens, and that came back to bite me in the ass. Um, I think I'd rather have a Silverblade Paladin back up the heroes, because I'm gonna slam those, and then he's just gonna start dying, right? Like he can't play the, he's not gonna be able to play a Titan on 5, so I'm gonna get a hit in with the hero, and then I'm gonna have another hero if he does play Titan, and then things are very bad for him. Yeah, let's make him have it. Okay, the heroes on their own are good enough, so let's make him have it. We're gonna go ahead and double strike up the mare and just crash. He double blocks the mare. Deal. Takes 4. Goes to 13. I am fine with this play, as I will have a double striking hero Bladehold next turn. And then that's right on curve with the Gavany Township, and he just dies. Let's see. I'm hoping he doesn't hit his land drop. He did. Okay, and he has double white. This is absolutely fine. Phantasmal Image. Yeah, sure. Okay, so he's gonna have the day. Let's see. We could draw. Yeah, that's a decent draw. Let's go ahead and play this land. Hide the fact that we have Gavany to not inform his plays. Go ahead and play this Silverblade Paladin out. Soul bonding to the champion. Which one is this? Okay. Yes, we want to use this one. Aha! That's not the one that we wanted to do it to, but okay. And let's see. Now we can go ahead and crash. He can kill the champion, which we definitely don't want. So let's go ahead and just crash with this Silverblade Paladin. Try to get in here for 4. I missed the arrows. I didn't realize which arrow was going where when the Silverblade Paladin came into play, and didn't see that it was the wrong Silverblade Paladin pointing to the new Silverblade Paladin. That makes things awkward. So we're just going to hold these heroes. We're going to make him have day. Otherwise, his heroes are just going to take the game over when they start swinging with Gavany Township back up. Being able to put the to bring the champion up to a 5/5 if I want to play hero next turn is also very relevant. But I think I'm probably just going to start activating Gavany Township. Yeah, sure. Trade. You got it. Okay. I have nothing on this turn. Oblivion Ring. Yeah, sure. Deal. Don't take the 4/4. You got it. Uh-huh. He's got a Ratchet Bomb for my champion, so I got to try to get in there this turn. He's going to chump block either way. Let's go ahead and make it for a little bit more, I guess. He is drawn pretty well. Man, if we had just drawn the Champion Lambholt, this game would have been over. Still is really like Champion Lambholt here becomes absolutely insane with Hero Bladehold. Yep, he jump blocks. He probably Wrath. We're gonna play another Cavern on Angel and pass the turn. We got nothing on this turn. He's probably gonna swing for 1 in Day of Judgment. Oop, Thought Scour. Trying to hit it. Trying to find it. Yep, sure. You have the Doomblade. He does not have a charge counter on his Ratchet Bomb, however. That seems loose. Okay, sure. I'm gonna play another hero. Um, Uncounterable, still good. 6/6, still good. He jump blocks again. Yep. He's have Lingering Souls tokens now, so yeah. Now he wants to put the charge counter on the bomb. I think that was just a mistake on his part last turn. That champion should have just been dead. Does he have the day? Nope, but he blows the ratchet bomb. He does not have the day. Oh boy, he's in trouble. Here we go. And he did not have it, so we want to make sure that we put the battle cry on the stack first. That way the soldiers come in and then the battle cry. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's going to take 10 damage this turn. So, Gavany Township, after a Hero of Bladehold activation or swing, is one of my favorite things to do ever. Let's see if you found the day. Yep. There. Okay, sure. Deal. He's at 3 once again with us with Restoration Angel in hand. We have seen this in Matinee. Let's go ahead and drop some Townsfolk, as they will be lethal as well. Pass the turn. Yes, you have a Phantasmal Image. You got it. That's all he's got? Okay. We are chill with that. Let's go ahead and drop the Restoration Angel. We will not use this on a token, as he will not come back. Yay, we win. All right, we took a match. So, the deck does a lot of things. It's very good at doing things. Yeah. Hopefully, you guys saw exactly what the deck can do. We had a couple Wild in the Cattle draws, as well as the Thalia into Mare draw, which is just insane. We probably should have gotten there in game 1, but what are you going to do? We got to the other two, so we will be back for the next round.